Subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell for more credit information. Hey everyone, I hope you guys are doing well. I wanted to bring you a video on how you can get approved for this X1 credit card. Now, with this credit card, you can get approved via a soft pull pre-approval or pre-qualification, and you don't need credit history for this card. This card is going to judge a mixture of your income and your debts on how much you can be approved for. So if you're new to my channel, I bring you credit information no matter where you are on your credit journey. And if you like that kind of information, make sure you subscribe to this channel and give this video a thumbs up. Now, with X1 credit card, the way this card is designed and work is to help people to establish credit and not just solely on their credit score. This card is designed for those, especially millennials, who are just new to credit and they may make income, but they don't have a strong credit history. Now, with this card, you can get 5 times the larger limit of a card because they base it off your current income and your future income. So with this card, it is a metal card. So if you guys like American Express cards, that's metal. It feels prestigious. They have that with this card, and it offers points on every purchase from 2 to 4 points, and you can get up to 5 times the higher credit limit with a 0 annual fee. So for some of you people who are new to credit, you're trying to build your credit, and you just really can't get those larger limits on your credit cards because you don't have the credit history there. Well, with this card, it's considering your income to determine your credit limit. So with this card, they do give you a lot of features with this card. You can get approved really without trying to impact your credit score via a pre-approval. They do a hard pull if you decide, once you see the offer and the terms and conditions, to try to go forward with the card. They will pull a hard pull if you accept the pre-approval. It is not 100% guaranteed, but unlike other credit cards, you don't need a long credit history or you can have no credit. But they will be looking at your credit score to determine if you eligible, but it's not wholly just based on your credit score. If you have high income, you can still get the card. Now, they do offer virtual cards for you along with the metal card. What's great about virtual cards, there's a lot of different hacking going on if you go to different websites. So the virtual card can be disposed of where you're not using the actual credit card itself to keep down fraud. So that is helpful. As I mentioned, they give you a credit limit 5 times higher than what you would normally receive with a credit card, especially if you don't have a real depth of credit history. And they will increase your limits over time, and they're basing it on your current and future income. So that is great. Now, one thing about, I tell you guys, if you're trying to increase your credit score, if you're under a 700 credit score, by adding a large line of credit will help increase your credit score if you have negative items. If you're one of these people that really is tired of getting these $300 credit cards, even a $1,500 credit card. When you're making a lot of income, you might have a little trouble credit. Now, you can get approved, but keep in mind, you can't just really have bad credit and have an expectation, like really bad credit, like a 580 credit score is pushing it on this. Most people are seeing like a 650 and above in order to get approved. You just really can't have really terrible credit, and not just a lot of negative items. If you have a lower credit score due to a shortness of credit history, then you wouldn't have as much of a problem if you just don't have a credit score at all. But negatives, you want to be careful, especially if you have something in the last 90 days. Even if I would get pre-approved, I always tell you guys to stray away. Now, with this card, it does give you 2x points on every purchase, regardless of the category, 3x points for the entire year. If you spend $15,000, you can even get 4x, 5x, and up to 10x points for every friend you invite who gets the card. Now, the one thing about this card, if you're a person that already have large credit limits, premium credit, this card don't offer you a introductory bonus in that category. So if you're a person that already have established credit and you can get pretty nice sizable credit lines, you have established credit, this might not be so enticing to you, because a person like myself, when I get a card, I do like to spend a certain amount. Sometimes you might have an introductory if you spend in the first 90 days, $5,000 or $3,000 on that card. They'll give you $500 cash back, things in that nature. This card does not offer. So this is more for those who is trying to establish credit and have high income and want a larger line based off that income. But if you're a person who already have an established income with larger lines, this might not be for you. Now, when you apply for the card after the pre-approval, they are pulling primarily from Experian for that hard pull. Some people have reported TransUnion, but the majority of people say they're pulling from Experian with that hard inquiry pull. So make sure you review your Experian credit report to make sure nothing negative have recently hit that credit report, and also check your TransUnion. If it's something within, like I said, the last 90 days, I would stray away and come back and apply for this card later. So this is the X1 credit card, you guys. You can come here and you can apply for this card. It's pretty much a simple process where you can go and see if you pre-qualify for this card. Now, like I said, you guys, keep in mind, if you're a person already with large credit lines, premium credit, you might not want to take this option because it doesn't have an introductory bonus or rates for you. So it might not be the best option. But for those of you who don't have a long credit history, or you are trying to build your credit and you don't have a ton of negative items, you have a strong income, then this could be a great option for you guys. So if you like this kind of information, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next video. Stay tuned.